I'm your Huckleberry. Alright folks, let's talk about those sneaky crypto thieves lurking in the digital shadows thinking they're untouchable on the blockchain. It's like the Wild West out there, but instead of six-shooters, these bandits are wielding malicious code. You've worked hard for your digital assets, and seeing them vanish is gut-wrenching. But what if I told you it's not always a lost cause? Think of me as your friendly neighborhood white hat hacker. We're gearing up for the future, and in 2025 the game changes. The techniques are evolving, and I'm getting pretty darn good at this. It's a cat and mouse game, and I'm here to help you be the cat. So grab your notepads because class is in session, and we're going on a crypto thief hunt. So your crypto's gone. Poof! Vanished. The first instinct for many is panic, followed by a frantic, often counterproductive dive into the blockchain explorer clicking random transaction hashes. Hold up! Before you get lost in that digital maze, let's talk about the absolute first, most crucial step. Acknowledging when you need to call in the cavalry. Tracking crypto thieves isn't like finding a lost wallet in your couch. It's a highly specialized field, requiring deep knowledge of blockchain architecture, forensic tools, and the ever-evolving tactics used by these cybercriminals. Trying to go it alone without the right expertise can sometimes do more harm than good, potentially tipping off the thieves or mishandling crucial digital evidence. This is where reaching out to a dedicated service like atomcybersecurities@gmail.com becomes absolutely paramount. Think of them as the special forces of crypto recovery. You wouldn't try to perform surgery on yourself, would you? Same principle applies here. These aren't just a bunch of tech enthusiasts. We're talking about a team of seasoned experts whose entire job revolves around navigating the intricate, often deliberately obfuscated pathways of the blockchain. They live and breathe this stuff. Alright, so you've made the smart call and potentially engaged with experts. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of these investigations actually unfold. One of the core pillars of tracking stolen crypto is blockchain analysis. At its heart, this means using specialized tools and techniques to meticulously follow the trail of transactions recorded on the public ledger. Remember, while transactions can be pseudonymous, they are also transparent and immutable. Every single movement of those coins is etched into the blockchain forever, like digital footprints in concrete. The challenge is knowing how to read those footprints and where they lead, especially when thieves are actively trying to cover their tracks. We're talking about employing advanced blockchain analysis platforms. These aren't your average block explorers. These are sophisticated software suites that can ingest vast amounts of transaction data, visualize complex relationships between addresses, and flag suspicious activities. So, we've talked about tracing transactions on a single blockchain, but what happens when these crafty thieves decide to jump ship? I'm talking about cross-chain movements, where stolen funds are moved from one type of cryptocurrency to another, often through decentralized exchanges or specialized bridge services. This tactic muddies the waters, making the trail harder to follow because you're connecting activity across separate ecosystems. It's like a criminal fleeing across state lines hoping the change in jurisdiction will help them disappear. Visual mapping tools become incredibly powerful, almost like a GPS for stolen funds across the entire cryptoverse. These tools help create visual representations of the fund flows, making it more intuitive and actionable. We're tracking funds across blockchains using visual maps. Thieves don't just move stolen crypto to a new wallet and call it a day. They need to launder it to make it appear legitimate. One technique is chain peeling. It obscures the origin by making the transaction history convoluted. Imagine a thief with a large sum of stolen crypto. They peel off smaller amounts instead of one big transaction. This creates a long chain of transactions. The bulk might remain in an earlier wallet or be peeled off similarly. This creates a complex branching structure of transactions. We've followed the breadcrumbs and identified laundering patterns. The trail often leads to a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. Thieves convert stolen crypto into fiat or other digital assets here. Exchanges hold customer funds and have KYC information. Recovery requires lawful collaboration with exchanges. Law enforcement can issue subpoenas or court orders. This ensures actions are legitimate and respect individual rights. So there you have it, a deep dive into the complex, sometimes gritty world of tracking down crypto thieves and working towards recovering what's yours. It's not a simple click of a button process, that's for sure. It requires expertise, cutting-edge tools, persistence, and a methodical approach to unraveling the often tangled webs these digital bandits weave. From the initial shock of a theft, to the meticulous tracing across blockchains, and the crucial collaboration with exchanges, Every step is vital. The key takeaway here is that while the blockchain can feel anonymous, it's also a ledger of truth, and with the right approach, that truth can be brought to light. The fight against crypto crime is ongoing, and it's evolving every single day, but so are the methods to combat it. As your white hat hacker for 2025 and beyond, I, T1CB784D3, am committed to staying ahead of the curve, to leveraging every available tool and technique to help victims navigate this challenging landscape. Remember, you're not alone in this. The digital shadows might seem daunting, but they are not impenetrable.